topic is mental health awareness, and the issue we are talking about today is anxiety.
The reason we chose mental health as our topic is because we thought that it would be our opportunity to learn more, and it's a topic not commonly talked about.
Before we get started, I'd like to introduce our group members.
Our group members are Layan, Juwan, Lamar, Yara, Zena, Lynn, Najud, Bisan, Zoya, Lean, and Talian.
Without further ado, let's get started.
Our theme is how we express ourselves, is an inquiry into the ways which we have the ability to learn, feel, express, and manage a range of positive and negative emotions. Mental health affects how you feel and how you behave.
Our central idea is exquisite anxiety impacts the mental health of children.
Our key concepts are form, connection, and responsibility.
Mental health awareness belongs to Global Goal 3, good health and well-being, to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages.
What is mental health in children?
Being depressed or having anxiety due to possible trauma.
Okay.
Mental health for kids is not as commonly talked about. Mental health affects how we feel, think, and also affects how our overall being. Mostly things that happen to children don't lead to mental health problems on their own, but traumatic events can trigger problems for children and young people who are already Many children have fears and worries and may feel sad and hopeless from time to time. Strong fears may appear at different times during development. For example, toddlers are often distressed about being away from their parents, even if they are cared for. Another example is being very afraid of schools and other places where there are people. One last example is being very worried or cautious about the future and bad things happening.
A phobia is when a child has anxiety when exposed to an object or situation. He or she stays away from an object or situation. Common phobias: acrophobia, fear of heights; entomophobia, fear of insects; autophobia, fear of being alone; aerophobia, fear of flying; claustrophobia is the fear of being enclosed in a small space or room and unable to escape.
A child with panic disorder experiences sudden anxiety attacks that include overwhelming physical symptoms that are often confused with a heart attack. Panic disorders are unexpected panic attacks. Panic attacks are sudden periods of intense fear. The symptoms of panic disorders are suddenly feeling intense fear, such as sweating, shaking, and shortness of breath. Other symptoms of a panic attack are heart pounding and feeling dizzy.
When children have social anxiety, they're afraid of situations that involve interacting with other people. They worry that people will think badly of them. Social anxiety can prevent children from joining in everyday activities like classroom discussions and parties and from making lasting friendships. What do you think causes anxiety in children?
After being in stressful situations, it's quite normal for children to develop anxiety. It can be due to the loss of a loved one, or witnessing parental fights, being abused or neglected, and sometimes even school-related things such as bullying, excessive workload. They can all add up to that.
How does anxiety affect our mental health?
Now, honestly, anxiety has a large toll on children's mental health. Most of the time, they can't focus or concentrate, and also their constant worry and negative thoughts can lead to insomnia, which results in bad mood swings.
Bye.
Hi, my name is Ankodon. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how does anxiety affect our physical health. Anxiety disorders can cause rapid heart rate and chest pain. You may also be at an increased risk of high blood pressure and heart disease. If you already have heart disease, anxiety disorders may raise the risk of coronary events, including sweat, difficulty breathing, and dizziness. Thank you.
If you have a phobia, you probably realize that your fear is scary, yet you still can't control your feelings. Just thinking about the feared object or phobia may make you anxious. Self-help strategies and therapy can both be effective at treating a phobia. Here are some strategies to help you with your phobia or anxiety. If you need to cry, then let it out. Close your eyes and imagine happy things. Try doing something to forget about the whole thing. Have 5 minutes yourself to relax. Try talking to someone like a family or a friend.
Hi, my name is Dee, and today I'm going to talk about strategies to help children with social anxiety. 1. Connect with your child. Use the best method, playfulness. Acceptance, curiosity, and empathy. 2. Talk to your child about social anxiety. Have open conversation with them about the reason anxiety exists and admit with when you're nervous about something. Do that with many, maybe even in front of your child, and report back to them how it went. 3. Prepare your child if you know a situation is coming up that could cause your child to experience anxiety.
Hi, my name is Zena Sharif. I know most people have phobias, but I do also know that there are ways to overcome them. Today I'll be telling you 6 ways of how to overcome them. 1. Humor. You can use humor to change how you feel about your specific phobia. 2. Psychiatrist. Talking with a mental health professional will help you overcome your specific phobia. 3. Identify your fear. Really think about what you're afraid of. 4. Know that being afraid is perfectly normal. After all, fear has helped humans survive in many situations. 5. Enter the exercise of feeling relaxed. Everyone relaxes differently. Find something that works for you. 6. Continue to confront your phobia. Even once you've overcome your most dreaded fear, keep exposing yourself so that you don't let the phobia return. Those were 6 ways of how to overcome your phobia.
Hi, my name's Ian Ahmadi, and I'm gonna show you. And I'm gonna show. Hi, my name's Zainal Ahmadi, and the video you just saw was a panic attack. Yes, panic attacks can be very scary, but I'm going to show you 6 ways to get rid of a panic attack. Number 1, use deep breathing. Number 2, recognize that you're having a panic attack. Number 3, close your eyes. Number 4, practice mindfulness. Number 5, focus on one object. Number 6, which is last but not least, picture your happy place. Have a good day.
How did we take action? We created this poster and you can check it out in the Instagram account listed below. This poster and lastly, this poster. You can find all 3 posters in the Instagram account at mentalhealth.support.awareness.
Why posters? We created those 3 posters to promote and raise awareness about mental health. We want to send a message to our community that it is okay to feel a certain way. Those posters help school and community members gain general knowledge on the topic, especially if they are not fully aware. We posted the posters on our social media Instagram to spread more awareness. Follow at mentalhealth.support awareness on Instagram to check out the posters that we created.
Lastly, here are some mental health awareness accounts you can follow on Instagram.
And here are some YouTube videos about mental health, talking mental health. We all have mental health.
Talking about mental health doesn't have to be difficult. After all, it's something we all have.
Okay, now we've reached the end of our exhibition. We hope you enjoyed and thank you for listening. Any questions?
I have a question. Can
Go
I
ahead.
say my question? Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
So, and maybe I do not know. I think I might have been like one. I don't. When I'm in my last year, I was in trouble and something, and I was every time. I knew it would be okay, but every time I was still scared, even if I knew it was okay. So, what is this feeling?
Well, I'm pretty sure that you felt really anxious. but at the same time you knew what's going to happen. So the feeling that you felt is anxiety, anxious.
Or you have a phobia of that thing.
Can I say something?
Sure, go on.
Yeah, go ahead.
So so like if you are surrounded by people, like a lot of people, and then your dad or mom tells you to go get something around these people, and then you say no, you're too scared, does that mean like you have social anxiety or just a normal anxiety?
Most likely, yeah.
Most likely
Or
social
maybe you just
anxiety.
have, or maybe
You're
you just
afraid
have an anxiety of leaving your parents.
Okay, thanks.
Or
Can
it's
you say a question?
anxiety or social anxiety.
Okay, thank you.
Can I say a question?
Yeah,
Sure.
go ahead.
Yeah, so was it hard to work on lab projects and like picturing videos and putting it on this video?
Not really. It wasn't really that hard, no.
If we just we worked together and we finished things fast because we worked together.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I have another question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, it's like right when you're somewhere, like no, you know what's gonna happen in the end, like you don't know what's gonna happen, but you know. But every day you're still anxious about something that like already ended, like a situation that already ended, and you're still crying or being nervous about it.
Maybe guilt. Like something that happened and you're still thinking about
Yeah,
it.
but the situation that happened wasn't your fault, and you're still thinking about it, and you're feeling like nervous.
You're traumatized.
That could be trauma.
For that situation.
Yeah, that's probably your trauma.
Yeah, you might feel like the situation's still happening.
Yeah.
Hi, I just want to say something.
Go ahead.
I just want to say that the presentation was really good. It was really nice, and I really want to watch it again if I could.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's nice too. Can I just have a question for your teacher?
Sure.
Ask.
So, is it actually really hard to teach and like do projects for your like yeah? Is it hard to like do projects and work really hard?
It's not hard because we all work as a team here. We all work collaboratively as a team, as a group. You know, everyone has a different, task to do. So we're like all one team. So it's never hard when we all work together.
Your presentation was so nice.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I agree.
I really liked their presentation. It was really nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Do you have any other questions to ask the group?
No. Yes, yeah, my sister Miriam Jahad is in 5.
This is Mariam's sister.
Oh, hi. Do you have any questions?
No.
Any parents? Any parents have any questions?
Teacher, may I ask something?
Miss, my mom said she doesn't.
Yes, you can ask something. What is it?
So my question was, if I've heard of this, people sometimes at one time they just are so angry at people and like they shout and these things. So I don't know what, because I have like somebody like this they sometimes they just they get like angry one time like what, and like they keep on shouting. So then what do we do, or what do this person have to do?
That person most likely
Well, I'm
has
pretty
anger
sure the person
issues.
that you're talking about, I'm pretty sure the person that you're talking about was pretty stressed. So you might, so next time that happens, like you can tell the person to be calmer, you know, just calm and breathe and stuff like that.
And if you are
Oh,
stressed, and if you're stressed because that person is like shouting and screaming at you, you can, as in Lean's video, you can think of your happy place.
oh, thank you so much.
I have
welcome.
a third question.
No
Sure.
problem. Go ahead.
I'm sorry for asking so much question. I'm just curious.
No,
it's fine.
no,
It's
it's
fine.
fine, really. No, it's really
It's
fine.
because sometimes, also for no reason, I just become like my hands are sweaty, and sometimes I'm just shaking, just for no reason, and sometimes for a reason. Like I don't know why this happens.
Sorry, what? Sorry, I didn't hear anything. I'm sorry.
That's most likely a panic attack.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a panic attack.
Joanne, she
Thank
said
you
something
for
You're
telling me.
nervous and you're going to start sweating. It's a panic attack.
Oh.
Yeah, you're most likely stressed out about something that's gonna happen. Is that true? Or is it just randomly happening, even though?
Sometimes, like right now, while I'm asking the questions, I'm becoming nervous. I don't know why.
Maybe because you're nervous about what other people will think about your question or something.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to move on.
Here are some reflections, and here are some things we learned and enjoyed.
I learned how to cope with anxiety. If I got like an anxiety attack, I will know what to do.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
So basically, me sometimes I get anxiety, but the thing is, sometimes like my family, they come help me with it, but sometimes they don't get to understand what it is. So it's like sometimes it makes me sad when I talk about it because I have problems and I haven't seen my family actually for 5 years. In Palestine, like my mom's family. And like her cousins, and it's like sad because I always wanted to meet them. I saw them when I was like I think 4 years old. So it's just weird, and sometimes I get anxiety when I talk about it. Like when I talk about it with my family.
You can write it down in your journal like you're talking to someone, basically.
I used to do that when I was at my old house because I recently moved. I had like the small book, and I used to always write my notes about my day, and I used to even get it to school and talk about my life. It just makes me feel weird when I talk about it. Yeah.
But did you feel better when you wrote about it in your notebook?
Yeah, I felt much more better because it's like before I sleep, and then when I like write about it, it just sometimes it gets off my mind and like it stays on the book.
Or maybe you can try to talk to someone else about it.
I try to, mostly with my sister.
Like a friend.
Like your parents or a therapist.
Yeah, you can just
I talk about it with my sister and one of my friends because one of my friends, like I trust them a lot, and I have known them for a little, but I got close to them though, and I tell them a lot of things, and they cheer me up sometimes.
That's great.
Thank you everyone for your feedback. That really means a lot. That's great. It was a very interactive exhibition. There's less than 2 minutes left. So, Layan, do you want to move on?
Okay, Miss. We would love for the parents to reflect on our exhibition by completing this reflection. I will send the link of it in the chat in this meeting. Thank you for your support and I hope you enjoyed.
And you could go follow the Instagram links in the chat. And thank you for your support.
So everything is in the chat. You students as well can also write your reflections in the Padlet, and your parents too.